What is up, everybody? This is Hainsey's Cave Talk. I'm your host, Chris Haynes, a.k.a. Hainsey. This is episode 33, and I'm with the unofficial co-host, basically the official co-host, Jason Mabella. We're back at it again. We got some off-the-wall stuff we're going to talk about today. We're kind of light on the sports aspect of things, but we're going to make the best of it. We have some fun stuff to talk about. I hope you guys are ready and enjoy. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. I'm here just to make sure your show is successful, so I'll do the best I can because you're a heavy load to carry.
No, physically.
I don't think I can do it physically.
We're on the road to 100,000 views, buddy. We're only about 999,500, and we got it.
I tell you what, I might be getting some royalties before I die.
Yeah.
If I live to be 2,000.
So, what we got on store for you guys today is every week I constantly hammer Jason and give him questions that he's not prepared for. Well, he has something a little up his sleeve today he wants to do. So, you want to go ahead and let him know what you got planned?
Yeah, because you have this sports podcast, you're a pretty smart fella. I mean, you think you are.
No,
I
don't.
Like throw random questions at you like every week to see just how smart you are. So like every so many, I don't know, maybe every 10 minutes, maybe throw a question at you and just see if you can just snap your finger and come up with an answer.
So what I have on my phone is I have an alarm set. Okay, in 6 minutes, it's going to go off. And then at 10 minutes after that, each 10 minutes, it's going to be like a buzzer. He's going to hit me with a question. I'm going to blow it out of the water and miss completely. It's going to make for a good time. We kind of call it, buzzer beater trivia. It's going to be something we're going to battle back and forth with. But today, he's going to hit me. We're going to finally get to make fun of myself. So it should be a good time.
And I'll tell you another thing. After you gather your questions, we're going to put a little wager on to see who's just a little bit smarter. And maybe a little moolah involved.
Yeah, and we don't have a lot of moolah, so it'll be
it'd be like $1 an answer.
Yeah.
So anyways, but I'll take that $1 just to see who's smarter.
Oh.
But it's just the thought of me being smarter than the host himself.
See, I think what we're gonna learn from this segment is, they're gonna learn is we're both stupid as hell. We already know that. It should make for a good time. But the first segment I want to start off with, it's something I've been doing the last couple of weeks. It's called Keep 5, Cut 5. Okay? This week, last week we did dinner dishes. Remember the entrees?
Oh, yes,
okay?
I do remember.
Okay, this week is going to be involving sports. It's going to be Keep 5, Cut 5, live events, sporting events that you could go to. Okay? So it's a pretty diverse list. You're going to have to be smart because as much as we love sports, you're going to end up cutting some sports that you didn't realize you were going to cut. Okay.
What's that called when you a bucket list kind of? In
Yes, a bucket list. Something that you would love to go to. So the first one we're going to kick it off with is
Porn festival.
Do they have that?
Oh, they got it.
Okay. So the first one he's keeping, it's porn festival.
Porn festival. I'll be there.
Okay, that's not on the list, but it should be. It should be.
I just want to wear a face shield.
A garbage bag and a face shield. You never know. You don't want.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one, the World Series. How do you feel about the World Series? In my opinion, it's it depends on what teams are in it, but it's still really exciting baseball. So where would you put that?
Can I be honest with you? I haven't been truly invested in the World Series. This is honest to God truth. And I'm not a Yankee fan. I really don't root for anybody in baseball. But when Reggie Jackson played for the Yankees, and it was at Mr. October, I'm telling you what, when they had Willie Randolph and listen,
that's not stuttering.
I know, but that's the last time I think I was really interested in baseball, so I'd have to toss it.
And I would agree. One, I'm a Pirate fan, so I'm never going to see it. But baseball, I love baseball, but when you look at this list, I would have definitely cut it. So, in my opinion, smart cut.
Now you call me smart. I got $1.
I called the cut smart. This is kind of a no-brainer in my opinion and yours as well. March Madness. The Final Four.
Probably number one.
Yeah, I think.
I'm honestly, I think that's definitely a keeper. It's my favorite time of the year. It
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is.
The Final Four is just something special, and you and I, we kind of prefer college sports over professional sports, anyways.
Exactly. Yep.
So that's a home run. All right, the next one is the Kentucky Derby.
I got to keep that. I do. I love the Derby. I told you. I mean, guys, I don't know if you heard my earlier shows, but I threw a $11,000 ticket in the garbage, and thanks to my good friend Chuck, the Hunter Board.
Which I think that's going to be a staple on our show.
Yeah.
Every May we're going to tell that story. Yeah.
But yeah, I threw a ticket out, didn't even know about it, and a horse got suspended for bumping.
Chuck Board said he watches the show every year. So yeah.
Chuck, thank you very much. And I gave you that $28 winning ticket. I hope you cashed it and took your girl to a nice dinner. But anyways, I found that ticket. It was worth $11,000, so that always have a place in my heart.
Okay, so
definitely.
So we're keeping the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, we are.
Okay, the next one, the Masters.
Throw it out.
Oh,
garbage.
I love the Masters. I watch it every year. I think it's the prettiest place to be.
Can I hold on a second?
You're not allowed to hold on. No.
Well, wait. I like to play golf. I don't like to watch the golf. But I will say this, on Sunday during the Masters, I have to admit that I do put it on. But I don't have to have it.
Okay, so right now, what have you kept? We're 2-2, correct?
March Madness
and the Kentucky Derby.
That's it, yeah.
And you got rid of the World Series and the Masters. The next one is the college football playoff.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely. You got to throw that in there. I love college football. I love to bet and put it in there, baby.
Yeah, it's my favorite sport, and I don't care who's in it. That's what's like the World Series. It would matter who's in it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, even like this year, that was the worst championship game ever for me. But I still watched the game, and actually, I did.
You did have Ohio State, didn't you?
Yeah, I did bet Ohio State, but I didn't like it. I have to admit. Anyways, let's move on, please.
All right. The next one, the Super Bowl.
Definitely. Because the Chiefs are in it almost every year.
Yeah, and they get pounded too, so that's always fun to watch, right?
Yeah, that's real fun. And you had to bring that up, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the Steelers been in it lately.
2011. We're not looking on the up.
Now remember what he just said right there. Just remember that, and we'll get back to you on that.
All right. All right. So you kind of have filled this thing out. You have 4 right now that you picked, right? You have the Super Bowl, March Madness, college football, and Kentucky Derby. So you have one more.
Okay, got one more.
The UFC, like a UFC pay-per-view. That's an easy cut for you, right?
Yeah, it's an easy cut for me. Even though I wouldn't say I wouldn't enjoy it, but I'm not into it as much as you guys are.
Right.
I would cut that just because I'm not fully invested in it right now.
And as big of a fan as I am, UFC is my favorite sport. I love it. Shasta loves going with me. It is such a good time. I think if you would experience it live, and with us being able to bet on every fight, it is one of the most exciting events for me. I think you would love it, but probably a good cut for you because you're not the biggest fan.
Yeah, but I do, like, when I go to yours and Bill's house and watch it, I do. I think it's exciting. I really do. I'm just not, like I said, fully invested in it, and then I have to cut that just because. Okay,
so we have 2 left. You're able to keep one, you're able to cut one.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is the Summer Olympics. Any event you want to go to, the basketball, it could be swimming, track, soccer, anything.
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut.
I don't know. I would probably cut it too.
Honestly, Summer Olympics would probably be, to me, track and field would be the most exciting thing for me.
See, I love watching Team USA basketball. I don't know, but I would probably cut it. I'm not a huge.
It's cut.
I'm not a huge. I get into it, but like it's something I could do or without. And your last one that you are keeping is kind of. It's kind of.
If you say race car driving, I'm gonna hit you with this mic. I swear, I'm gonna bust you over the head.
No, but you're not gonna like it.
Oh God.
The Stanley Cup Finals.
I should have kept UFC fighting. Sorry, people, I messed up.
You almost had a perfect list. Yeah. I mean, you almost did because I don't think anything. Other than you would have probably kept the World Series over the Stanley Cup. That would probably, or the UFC.
Exactly. Yeah, even UFC or World. Because I do enjoy baseball playoffs. I really do. I just got out of it lately, and I mean, I would definitely choose them two over Stanley Cup or whatever you said.
See, I think if I had to do it, if I had to keep 5, I would go to the Super Bowl, go to March Madness, go to the Masters, the UFC, and the college football playoff. That would be my 5.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So
we were pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of like the same stuff other than the UFC, you know. So I've seen there's a couple rules in the NFL that are trying to come out. It's not official yet, but the first down rule. Have you heard that?
I did.
Okay, they're trying to do it like virtual. They're trying to have a computer line.
Oh yeah, that's what I said about the tennis match where they have that laser.
Yes.
To see if you get the first down or not.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a great idea, but does Vegas want that? No.
No, because you're right. They can't control the computer.
Exactly. You can't control the computer what it calls.
Right.
Well, then again, maybe they can.
Oh, they could. I mean, it's easily just say,
Yeah.
look, it's right there.
Yeah.
They move the laser over.
Oh, that's AI? Well, I'll reprogram AI.
Yeah, right. Which way is the money going? Sling.
Hey, let me ask you this. If they do that, will they get rid of referees or they reduce the number of referees? Just like the strike zone call.
They said
like the strike zone call. They're talking about using that radar or laser. So what do you? The referees, are they gone?
No, they still have the sideline judge, the chain gang. They're like a backup, but like, what do you need a backup for a computer? Is the computer going to be wrong? They're going to bring these guys in. I have no idea, you know. But the other rule they're looking into, and I'm a fan of, that in the playoffs in NFL, the overtime, it goes back whenever you win the coin toss. If you score a touchdown, the game's over. If you score a field goal, the other team gets a chance. There's 10 minutes in the regular season, okay? What's happening is whenever these teams win the coin toss, they try to run a 7 or 8 minute drive, no matter what, not to give the other team time to get down and get a field goal. What the NFL is proposing is moving the overtime rule from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, which widens the gap. And if you score a touchdown, you still have to defend. So both teams are getting a possession regardless, and I love the rule. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's a good rule. I really do. Yep. I have to agree with you.
Yeah,
even though I don't like to agree with you. But
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought that the things was go off every 10 minutes to give me a question.
I still have, I didn't have it for 4:40 like I thought. We got 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
You chomping at the bit to get it on?
I tell you, I want to stump you so bad and make you look as dumb as you are.
So, while we have a few minutes, you got
Shots?
a story to tell, right?
Oh, last Sunday, as I told you, the Sunday before I went to church, did a confession. It was a 3-hour session.
Did you go to church last?
Yes, I went back to church. Girlfriend wasn't feeling so good. I took her home, and guess what I did? Went back to church. Went back. The enlightenment.
There must be a cute girl there or something.
Well, I tell you what, I don't want to get into that either. So this is what's crazy. Is like, since I've been to church, nothing's good has happened. I haven't hit a bed. I haven't hit a number. I've been sick. I ain't even got laid. So I don't know. So anyways, after church, girlfriend was feeling good after I dropped her off at her mom's house and went back to church. I decided to go out a little stomping ground called Lucky Larry's. It ain't lucky. Well, anyways.
Was our buddy Jason working?
Yeah,
Jason Jenkins.
Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jason. My buddy Garrett, Jimmy Eck. But I'm going to tell you what. 7 guys, college basketball, little shit-ass bar, and what a great time. No arguments, just had a great time.
A lot of times the atmosphere,
atmosphere
makes
exactly. And I'm going to tell you what. They were all asking, hey, who you like in basketball? I haven't bet basketball, I don't think, all year. I haven't bet since the Super Bowl. So anyways, I'm looking through the lineup. I saw that Drake was playing Northern Iowa. Even game. First place for the...
whatever. Missouri Valley?
Horizon League or something. Anyways, it was for first place. So Drake was on a road. It was a pick'em game. Well, I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, well, guys, I'm going to give you a for sure winner today. They're like, who's that? I go, this is for sure winner. Put your money on it. They go, who? I go, Drake. They go, why?
Dr. Drake.
Father Drake, if Father Drake 2 weeks ago can forgive me and absolve all my sins for 45 years, how can't Drake beat Northern Iowa? How?
So
take Drake.
What happened?
Tell you what, they all bet him, except for Garrett, because he's a dum-dum. It went into overtime. Woo! What a game. Drake won.
Bam!
And I was getting text message with everybody holding a Bible, the priest holding a Bible, Dr. Drake, Father Drake. They all addressed me for the great win.
Yeah.
More money in a basket, a little bit more expensive wine, maybe a little bit better communion. Everything was good that Sunday.
Oh, that's a good story, man. The biggest story is you went to church 2 weeks in a row and it ain't burned down.
Yeah, but the Parkview did.
Oh, that's really sad, man. Shout out to the Mingo Fire Department.
Yeah.
They got that thing down. A little bar by our house at Parkview burned down. There was a guy upstairs. An apartment. He lived upstairs. They got him out. So shout out to them, man. That was tragic, but
yeah, they did. They honestly, I was just talking to Captain Willie, Mingo Police. Well,
yeah.
We have like 2 police officers in our town, just two, and they work like 8-hour shifts. So you can
for
rob
people
us.
like us,
Yeah.
they don't need more than 2.
Yeah. So after 3:00, you can rob anybody you want. But anyways, he said the guy I was talking to said that it might open up in a couple weeks.
It's not a complete loss.
No, they said the most was water damage because when the fire was on top, the guy that lived up there, Bub or whatever his name is,
Yep.
I heard he's a very handy guy. It burned his apartment and shit like that. But they said that most of it was, like I said, water damage, and it might be getting up and running about 3 or 4 weeks.
That's awesome, and he was only in the hospital for a few hours. So
Yeah.
God bless him, man. Prayers to him, and that's awesome. And it might not be a complete loss.
I hope so, because we only got 2 other bars in Mingo and nothing else, and that third one could really make us a metropolis.
Oh, you're right. The money that these bars are raking in, we almost have 2 red lights. We got like 30 seconds before your inaugural buzzer beater.
I'll get to ask you a question and just see how smart you are.
And if it's really bad, they'll never know. I'll hit stop record, punch you in the face. Uh-oh.
That's honestly, that's a very weak buzzer. I was thinking like the Gong Show. Boom! Question, please. And Mr. Hainsey, podcast extraordinaire.
Bam!
Let me see if you can answer this question. There are 8 teams in the NFL with no cheerleaders. Name 3 of them.
Name 3 of them.
And one of them you should know right off the
Okay, the
fucking
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yay!
The Chicago Bears.
Okay.
And the New England Patriots. Tell them, did I get all 3?
No, you lost.
Oh, what I miss?
I'm going to give you one more shot.
Why? Okay, all right.
All right, you said
the Minnesota Vikings.
God, are you just not thinking?
I'm trying. Did I get 2?
You got 2.
Okay.
2 out of 8, but you got 2.
All right, here we go. Let's think. It ain't Buffalo, is it? Is it Green Bay?
No.
Okay, they have cheerleaders? How ruthless.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a break. He came out of the fucking gate smoking. Like the Kentucky Derby, like when the horses aren't used to the distance, get up.
Yeah.
Then they die.
Yeah. And then I was like,
then you're like, oh my God, that fucking distance.
Let
is
me
a
get
long
this.
way.
All right, hold on.
Go
I'm
ahead.
looking.
Go ahead.
I'm feeling it.
So you give the Pittsburgh and the Bears were 2 great winners.
Where am I going here? Maybe. Am I thinking out west? Am I thinking Seattle?
No. When you said out west, I was thinking Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah. Bills.
Buffalo?
Yeah, but when you said you thought you didn't name them.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what they are.
No.
Oh, here we go. You know why he's trying really
Is it the Giants?
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, I got 3 out of... Well, I had like 10 guesses.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, actually, the 8 teams are Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Giants, Bears, Browns,
Oh, wow, yeah.
the Jets,
I thought
Packers and Chargers.
I was this close to saying Buffalo. Yeah.
You did. You were going to say it, then you didn't.
I said the Packers.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And you said no.
Okay,
So, see, I probably got all 8.
Okay, Well, it's a dollar bet. You get 10 cents.
Well, what we've learned is after the first question, that the guy that was asking the questions dumber than me answered. I almost got all 8. You're like, nope.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
No, set the clock. Set the
Yeah,
clock.
the clock is set. All
I
right.
wish you had questions for me because I'd be whooping your ass.
All right. So in between, let's talk about a little news today with Matt Stafford.
Wow. I think it's a right decision.
Absolutely.
I think he should go back to the Rams. I mean, it's his best potential. And, I listened to 93.7, great station. Even though I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, they were hoping and praying that Matthew Stafford would come there. And he did the right thing. Go back to the Rams, the great coach, Sean McVay, and do whatever.
What I read was the Steelers weren't even really in. They weren't even in contention. It was the Raiders and the Giants that were really trying to get him. The Giants were proposing a 2-year deal worth $100 million. They were going to give him like $45 to $50 million a year. But Stafford, like you said, I think he made the right decision. He would have put himself in all 3 of those teams, Pittsburgh, the Raiders, and the Giants. All 3 of those situations were worse than where he was. Now, in my opinion, do they trade Cooper Kupp now? I would keep him now.
I mean, if it's not that expensive, if they can afford it with the salary, see, that's the thing. I don't know about the salary cap and all that. I mean, they got a pretty good team. They do. I mean, can anybody dethrone the Eagles? No, not on paper, but you never know.
You know what, though? He was close. That game was close.
No, it was really close. Yeah, exactly.
Well, with him restructuring his contract, the NFL salary cap, it's going up to $279 million. Now, I'm not sure where their cap space is, but with him restructuring, maybe he's doing that to keep Cooper Kupp around because it sounds to me that he wants to be there. He believes that he can win. And kudos to him because I'm a big fan of Matt Stafford. I didn't want him because I thought the situation for him was lose-lose. So congratulations to him for sticking around and staying with the Rams.
Yeah, I still don't know what the Steelers are going to do, and I don't know what the Raiders are going to do. I don't. And the biggest question mark is Aaron Rodgers. What's going to happen with him?
Well, right now, what it looks like in the landscape of things is the Steelers, free agency starts March 12th. I think March 1st, you can start signing your own guys. The Steelers are going to be really, really aggressive on both those quarterbacks in-house. In my opinion, they're going to try to get Justin Fields. But if Justin Fields thinks he's going to get more money in a better situation, maybe in New York, then he's not going to talk to Pittsburgh. I think the Raiders are really going to go hot and heavy at Wilson. I think the Giants are going to go hot and heavy at Aaron Rodgers. In my opinion, if the Steelers don't get one of these guys that played for the Steelers last year, they're going to miss on all of them. They're going to end up with somebody like Daniel Jones, which might be a blessing in disguise because they need a season to lose like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, you're right. They might end up with Daniel Jones.
I know, right?
What a great year this will be when he go like 5-12.
Here's my worst. Have you ever seen him go 5-12? I mean,
with Daniel Jones.
I hope they go 3-14.
And they're going to re-sign Najee with this 2.9 carry average. This is going to be a wonderful year. I hope the Chiefs. I don't even care if the Chiefs go anywhere. Just seeing a Pittsburgh Steelers fucking stink is going to make my.
We actually need them to stink because that's the only thing that's going to change the outlook of things. I did see reports are that they are happy and interested in bringing Najee back on a team-friendly deal. It's going to look like somewhere around 3 years, $20 million, something like that. He has a career yardage per carry of 4.0. He was down a little bit last year, but I think with those 2 running backs together, they're sufficient enough. If we get some weapons on the outside, they'll be able to run. Our offensive line is going to be better with Fontenot coming back, shoring up the right tackle. Broderick Jones going to his natural position, the left tackle. I think the offensive line is going to be great. I think this guy's an idiot. We're never going to lose 14 games, even though I wish we would. But
I will tell you this. Najee, over the last 6 years, he was like 6th in rushing for total yards. Seriously, he was. I mean, he's had 1,000 yards, I think, the last 4 years or 5 years, which isn't that much. It's 60 yards a game. It ain't saying much. I mean,
he's almost. I mean, if he stays this next, contract, statistically, he could end up being the best running back in Steelers history. Is he? No, but he could be. Longevity, consistency, like you said, it's not flashy. but he is getting 1,000 yards.
I mean, honestly, if you're a decent running back, you should at least get 1,300 yards a year. I mean, honestly, you should.
Well, we looked at it last year.
Yeah.
There was, I think, 15 or 16 running backs that had 1,000 yards. 1,000 yards is just an average running back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an average running back. It really
is.
is, yeah.
I mean, if you're averaging like 4.5, 4.3, okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
You're just not getting a ball that much. But if you're getting a ball 22, 23 times and only averaging like 3 yards a carry, 3.6, then you're not doing your job.
But I'm okay if Najee Harris gets 800 yards. Because if Najee Harris is getting 800 and Jalen Warren is getting 700, you're still getting 1,500 yards rushing out of your backs. I thought Jalen Warren's yards per carry average was a lot higher than what it was. It's not, but they both averaged around 4.5 yards a carry. Jalen Warren, if he gets his fumble,
How many yards did he have this year, Jalen?
I'll look it up.
Because I know Najee had over 1,000. I thought Jalen had over 1,000 this year.
Jalen Warren, I don't know. No.
That guy's hurt a lot. I don't know. I mean, it just...
Well, let's see what he had. Look it up.
Google it. I wish we had a stats man here. Bill Elm.
Yeah.
Bill Elm.
Well,
Bill Elm.
One day we'll have a stats guy.
Yeah. Won't be Bill. He'd rather take his wife to dinner.
Hey!
Yeah. Hope you choke on that hot dog.
Jeez. I didn't know he was eating a hot dog.
Well, I know she is.
That's Beanie Weenies, the little... and not the little... All right, so, rushing. Jalen Warren, 120 carries, 511 yards.
Oh, that's all he had?
He averages
Okay.
4.3 a carry, yeah.
But he didn't play that many games, or...
So, well, he had half the carries as Naj, and he was out a few. He only had one rushing touchdown.
Okay.
So combined, they had like 1,550 in rushing. You can make do with that. You really can. I'm thinking 1,500 to 1,700 yards. If you have a capable passing game, your offense is going to be okay. We were only, I think we were 16th in the NFL or 17th in the NFL in points per game. Like, that was one behind the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
So, like, they averaged like 22 points a game. Was they flashy? No. Beginning of the year was a lot better, and they fell apart. They got to get some weapons, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
How are you when it comes to the NFL Combine?
Question time! Let's see if he can get this one right.
I'm scared.
Shit.
I'm scared.
Oh, man.
The buzzer beater.
Here's a
trivia.
little question for you, buddy. Wow. Ooh, I don't even know if I want to say this on air. When you were with your wife last time during sex, were you the giver or the receiver? And before you pump out your chest and like say what you're going to say, I know what you're going to say. I have very good credentials about what happened that night. I don't even know if you remember, but I have very good. So think before you, don't lie on air. Do not lie. So, are you the giver or the receiver?
Well, I don't understand what you're talking about, receiver, because there was nothing entering me. But I did lay down, and I accepted what I was about to get.
That's not an answer.
What?
Did you give or receive?
I didn't receive nothing in my butt.
Well, anyways,
I have no idea where he's going with this.
well, I'm not going anywhere. It was just a question, and I'm just saying that I got from a very good, reliable source how he receives all the time.
Hey.
So right now, you lost that question.
Why?
You owe me because you lied.
I said I received. I didn't receive
You
out the back
either
door.
give or well, okay.
Want me to bring the wife in?
Well, you can because I already did. That's where I got my information.
There ain't nothing about that statement
Well, I'm
true.
just saying. Buddy, I told you don't pump your chest. Just admit to what you do.
I'm not a pegger.
Well, buddy, I mean, it could have been a kinky moment, you know.
Not a shot.
Yeah, you know.
What's your reliable source?
Your
My
wife. I
Shasta.
asked her.
Shasta, come here. You got to go on air.
Shasta, I asked you the other day. Is
She.
he a giver or receiver? She said he always
Hey,
receives.
why is he saying I'm all right, Shasta's in the room, she ain't gonna be on camera. But he said, am I a giver or receiver? I said not anywhere. up my behind.
No, I meant I ride you.
There we go. I said I
See how a
received.
married couple sticks together. We'll leave it at that.
I said I was on my
I will
back.
give him another 10 cents
No
on
one's
that.
going up that booty
but
hole.
because it's funny how
Nothing
they
on the
get
booty hole.
how everything gets
Say
confused.
no
Yeah.
to the booty hole.
It's pretty
Yeah.
simple. You're a giver or a receiver. God damn it. If you got a cucumber in your ass, you got a cucumber in your ass. God damn it. Anyways, next question. 10
So
minutes.
now I know why you have so much produce in your house. You have all. I was wondering when I went into his house why he had 3 sizes of cucumbers. I didn't know what kind of salad he was making.
Why you got a garden in your living room?
Oh, good try, buddy. Thank God she was right outside the door. You
good thing
you
she's
sucker.
lying for you.
Yeah.
You know, good rotten.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, whatever.
We're 30 minutes in.
She told me what she told me. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck it.
Slip,
Oh,
buddy.
fuck you, cucumber man.
Why do you got a garden in your living room? All right. So right now, with these questions, it's like you're putting them on a tee, and I'm just fucking launching them.
Yeah. Shank, shank, shank.
We're
shank.
not talking my golf game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my golf game. Shank. Which, we're not going golfing this year, by the way, because
Yeah. Why not?
last time we golfed, I won, and that's where we're going to leave it.
Here we go.
All right, so where do you want to go next? You want to talk a little NBA?
I mean, college basketball, NBA. I mean, Steph Curry with 56 points, an unbelievable game.
Oh,
I mean,
and he shot like 12. He hit like 12 threes.
12 3-pointers.
Okay, so looking at the trade deadline, obviously Luka was the biggest pickup for the Lakers, and rightfully so. Now Jimmy Butler coming to the Warriors. When they looked at that trade, they said,
So Butler went to the Warriors?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. Sorry,
Okay,
that's
so-
why you're the podcast host.
exactly. But
Cucumber.
now I know why that's her favorite vegetable. I was curious. I get it. All he has is tomatoes and cucumbers, and he has the 2 tomatoes. And but anyways,
Yeah, keep trying to
the
explain it.
Lakers, when they made that trade, rightfully so, that was the biggest move. Jimmy Butler going to the Warriors, it kind of was it was in the background because Andrew Wiggins was having a good year. And what I'm listening to is Andrew Wiggins could score 20 points a night, and you don't even realize it. It's like he's not even on the court. Jimmy Butler has only scored 20 points in his stint as a Warriors twice. I think once they lost. They're 7-1 with him. Last night, they won by 15 points. He had five points. The impact that he's making defensively with his swagger and he's out there, and him and Draymond Green are just getting in these guys' heads. It's working, man. It really is. And that's awesome.
How long's he been with Golden State?
They 8 games now he's been there.
8 games, right.
They're 7-1. They're blowing everybody out. And like Jimmy Butler, they said the thing with him is he scores half his points at the free throw line. So he is collapsing the defenses because he's attacking. And even if he's not shooting a high percentage, he's driving, he's going to the lane, he's getting free throws. They said, 1, that's bringing the defense in. Curry is getting better looks. Obviously, there's something to it because last night, like you said, he had 56 points. 2, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, they're going to play close to 40 minutes a night. If he's at the free throw line, that's extra minutes. And I never thought of this. That's extra minutes they get where they're resting. If he's at the free throw line 15, 16 times a game, that's like extra timeouts. And it really is working. It's awesome. And I'm a huge fan of the Warriors. I didn't think they realistically had a chance, but I mean, they're as hot as anybody.
I'll tell you what, it's a lethal combination. I like that with Jimmy Butler playing defense because that's what Golden State lacked all them times. They got the scoring.
Right.
Now you get some defense, and I'll tell you what, I like it. I didn't even know he got traded to Golden State.
And then anybody that knows the NBA knows that Jimmy Butler in the playoffs is a different animal.
Unreal.
And if he turns it on, and Curry, they can ride those two, and they could make some noise. It'd be real exciting.
I'll tell you what, actually, it's going to be exciting at NBA playoffs. Just with the Cavaliers and the Celtics, and just the Cavs alone.
Speaking, they play tonight. The Cavs are at Boston.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, it'll be a good game.
I bet Boston's probably about a 7-point favorite.
1.5.
What?
That's
That's
1.5. Yeah, I might be actually.
No, you're wrong.
Spot's
You're wrong.
1.5.
You're wrong.
I could be.
You are wrong.
I mean, I've been wrong before.
No, you're wrong for sure this time.
What's that line say?
I'll be goddamn.
What's it say?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Right now, fans of the Chris Hainsey Man Cave.
That's not what it's called.
Hainsey's Cave Talk. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to tell you right now. Take the Cleveland Cavaliers plus 1.5.
I got them, baby. I got them.
Listen, I will.
Why are they getting 1.5?
Only 1.5.
Yeah. Why isn't it 5 or 6?
It should have been 5 or 6. That's why I said that. So take the Cavaliers tonight. And I'm going to give you one extra little bonus. Take the Purdue Boilermakers minus 5.5 against UCLA.
Okay. So speaking of the Purdue,
so you're going to cut me off? I'm giving winners.
Well, I agree with you. But
See,
go ahead.
You don't understand. The more winners I give, the more they pay to be on our broadcast for you to get your royalties. So let me speak.
I hope you get your first career wins on my show.
Well,
my show.
I've had winners.
Not on my show.
I've had winners. Well, I'm just going to tell you right now. You take the Cavaliers, you take the Purdue Boilermakers, and you take Texas State.
Who?
I don't know what state they're in, but I think they're in...
Oh, who? Texas State.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Tonight. Take Texas State.
All right. He's a lot more intoxicated than I thought he was.
Well, I'm not in thought. I'm in deep thought right now.
Texas State.
Texas State. Who they playing? Tonight?
I don't know. You're the one that bet them.
You better look. Texas State. I think they're playing James Madison. Isn't that Texas State where our good buddy Chris Brown said...
it was North Texas. You said it was in Oklahoma. Texas State's playing James Madison.
Take Texas
minus
State
1.5.
tonight.
Okay.
Minus 1.5. So there's 3 winners right there. Once you win that money, you donate to us so we can feed the hungry, and we will be good.
So have you ever heard of a ladder challenge?
A who?
A ladder challenge. What it is you start off with, we'll say $5, and you bet a flat bet. And you keep doubling your money, and at the end of the $10 or 10 days, you do it for 10 days in a row. Okay. You have an outcome. Yeah. Well, our buddy Bill Elm, he's on day 5 or day 6. Okay, and he asked me. He liked Akron and Purdue tonight, and I gave him 2. I think both of them have a legit shot.
So he gave Purdue. That's who I gave tonight.
I said I didn't want to pick him. Okay, I just said Purdue was money. I think they're good.
Question time, loser.
We'll pause on that thought.
Okay, we'll pause.
The buzzer beater trivia that I am just hammering.
He flunked a sex question about his wife.
So. I had her come in.
Well,
I had her come in.
She lied. Okay, let's see. Okay, remember I went back to that last thing about make sure you remember what he said?
Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers, 2011.
When was the last year the Steelers won a Super Bowl?
2009. Super Bowl 43. 2010.
Who'd they beat?
They beat the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That was the question?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well,
man.
after you said wrong earlier, you said 2011, so I figured now I'm going to answer. So you kind of threw that out. And
no, we played the Packers in 2011 and lost. Super Bowl 45.
It doesn't. I said it last. Okay, I'll give him credit. He gets $1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you how true
I'm
I am.
at $1.20.
I'm going to tell you how true I am tomorrow. Here's $1 right now. He can buy rubber.
I don't need a rubber.
Yes, you do.
She's neutered. Hey, these trivia questions are fun. Back to our ladder challenge, okay? With Purdue. What I said was UCLA, one of their best players is this tall, skinny white kid. I watched him dominate against Ohio State. Well, Purdue has a great big man. I think he'll be in foul trouble. Before you guys watch this, the game is going to be either going on or over. So in the comments, let us know if we sound like idiots or Hainsey and Jason, good pick, because we're both on Purdue. That's who Bill rolled with. He kind of liked Akron too, and I do too. Akron's tough. But that's who he's rolling with, so good luck to him. Hopefully he gets that $10. I think he can turn $5 into maybe 500 or something. I don't know. But it's a nice little challenge, and it's exciting. So that's what we got. I know as far as these buzzer beater questions, this is pretty easy.
Well, I got a tough one coming for you. Buddy.
Oh, well,
I got a tough one.
I have some room to miss. I do have one question for you.
Yes.
Okay. So I was going to lead off. I didn't do the questions tonight, but I was just going to ask him a real easy one, okay? And he could think about it, could be a little bit tougher, but it's going to be an anatomy question. Anatomy.
Anatomy. It's like about my body.
About parts of the body, okay?
Like my leg and my leg.
Okay, and we're gonna discuss specific marine animal, the shrimp. I love eating it, but the shrimp is very unique. Can you tell me, in the anatomy, where the brain is located in a shrimp?
In the tail.
In the head, you fucking idiot.
No. Yeah.
Why would the brain be in the tail?
Because that's the part I tear off.
Wow. This made... I'm glad I didn't have my questions. I gave you one. That was a layup. Where's the brain at? It's in his ass. Who's receiving? He's got... Yeah.
Oh, no, you're receiving. I just don't know where the brain's at. You was poking it.
All right, so where do you want to go to now, Jace?
Well, I can ask you another question if you want.
No. We got to play the buzzer beater game.
Okay.
You want to get into our top 5 for the week?
Good. Top 5 for the week.
Okay. Last week was top 5 WWE wrestlers. This week, it's gonna probably be polar opposites in my opinion because he's about 48 years older than me.
Yeah, and he's stupid.
Okay. We're gonna do top 5 sitcoms, your favorite sitcoms, and it's a wide range. So I'm going to be excited to hear who his picks are, and go ahead and lead off with your 5th pick, buddy.
Top 5 picks. I'm going to tell you right now. I got a tie for top 5. You know, it's back before you were born.
How can you have ties?
Because it's a tie.
Make one of them 6.
I can't. It's going to be Sanford and Son and All in the Family.
So he has a top 6, and I have a top 5.
They were tied.
Okay, Sanford and Son, I remember watching it when I was 5.
All in the Family with Archie Bunker. You remember Archie Bunker?
The little guy?
Oh, the little guy.
The white chunky guy?
Are you kidding me?
Who is All in the Family?
His son was Meathead.
Who's Meathead?
Oh, he's a Pollock. You can say that on the show back then. People's feelings didn't get hurt. You never watched All in the Family and Sanford and Son. Honestly,
I remember Sanford and Son.
That was a time. All in the Edith Bunker, Archie Bunker.
Hold on. No, I don't remember either one of them.
You know what? I'm gonna get my own show because he's too young for me.
All right. Are you gonna?
Okay.
Because mine is gonna be a little bit later, but not in the 70s.
Go ahead.
My number 5 is actually a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You're a cartoon.
The Family Guy.
No, I'm sure it is.
Family Guy is number 5 for me. Family Guy has been Family Guy's been so funny for so long. They're ones that they just don't know. There's no holds bar.
Yeah.
They go after everybody. Their comedy's hilarious. My list is going to be a lot more legitimate. I hope.
Not legitimate. Stupid. Let me tell you something about cartoons. Scooby-Doo was a cartoon.
That's not a sitcom.
But
we're not doing cartoon. I mean,
you know what?
The Simpsons is a sitcom.
It's a cartoon.
South
Park. Oh, yeah, it's great.
Family Guy is my number 5. And I would like to know if Family Guy is better than All in the Family and Sanford and Son.
Well, I'll tell you what. Whatever generation is watching this, it don't even compare. It don't compare. All in the Family, Sanford and Son blows that cartoon out the water. So what else you got, baby?
No, you're number 4 now.
Okay,
This is your number 4.
I'm going to do number 4. I'm going to go with Married with Children.
Great show.
Oh, well,
Al Bundy.
Now you finally agree.
Kelly. Woo.
You weren't born then either.
Peggy.
Yeah, Peggy.
What was the lesbian neighbor's name?
She had blonde hair.
Short.
She ate pussy.
Well, she was married.
With children.
No, they were the neighbor.
They were.
That show was great. Are you going to add to why you like Married with Children?
Al Bundy.
All right.
He was the greatest.
What did he do for a living?
He scored 5 touchdowns, I think, in one year.
I thought it was 4.
Well, maybe it was.
Polk High.
Polk High.
What do you do for a living?
He sold shoes.
Ladies shoes. Okay. And so my number 4 is gonna be also Married with Children.
Oh,
Yeah, also,
shit.
and I almost put Married with Children in my top 2, but then I thought of a couple shows that I really, really love. But Married with Children, they could not air that show right now. They were so they did towed the line. Super funny show, absolutely love it. But like I said, they couldn't do that show now. Kelly Bundy, Peggy Bundy, great. So, all right, where's your number?
Number 3. This was a tough one. I mean, of course you're not going to remember.
MASH.
No, I hated MASH. That's what Carrie said to me. MASH.
I liked MASH.
like
It's
a-
not my top 5 because
No, I didn't like it. I think I mash her face. But anyways, I'm going to say my number 3.
I thought you loved me, buddy.
Well, no, I love you and her, but I still like to mash both your faces.
Hey,
I'm going to say number 3. I'm going to say Cheers with Ted Danson.
not a fan. It's
Well,
before my time.
Well, exactly. You're
Was
too
Woody
far.
Harrelson in Cheers?
Yeah, Woody
Okay.
Harrelson was in Cheers.
And what was the other guy that got his own sitcom off that show?
Frasier.
Frasier, right. Another overrated sitcom. But Cheers was pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was really
Who was the
good.
girl bartender that she played in Twins? Didn't she... you're a movie guy. She was really, really...
Yeah, I know. She's blonde and she's...
I was thinking brunette. Maybe... I was thinking...
I think you're thinking Taxi.
I don't even know what that is.
I know you don't. Because you're all into humor.
You have Uber? You have anything else to say about Cheers? Because I can't add to it. I never watched.
Because you can. I mean, it was just a great show.
Kirstie Alley?
Allison, yes.
Not Allison.
Kirstie.
Alley, right?
Kirstie Alley.
Was
You're
she
right.
a bartender?
Yes, she was.
Okay, and she was not blonde.
Ted
Okay,
Danson's-
why do I know more
She-
about his show than he
No,
does?
but here's the thing. She wasn't blonde. She had brown hair.
I know
dark.
you said blonde. I said brunette.
No. Kirstie Alley came after the blonde.
Oh, there was a blonde before her.
Yes, there
Okay,
was.
okay. I didn't know
Yes, there was.
All right.
So, anyways, Cheers is my 3rd best show.
that. Okay, my number 3,
Now, this could be stupid.
Friends. Friends is my number 3.
yeah, what?
Friends is legit. They 10 seasons. They
yeah.
nailed it out of the park. Cast through the roof. They ended it at the right time.
yeah.
You could still watch it today and laugh.
Yeah. I wonder why we're friends.
Well, I wonder why we're friends, but I'm the best you can get, buddy. Oh,
Oh, it's question time. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to stump this motherfucker
Buzzer
right now. I'm going to
beater
stump him right now.
trivia.
I'm going to stump him right now. Okay. Name 5 porn stars. Oh, and you should know it because you're married. Married with...
Jenna Jameson.
Okay, that's 1.
What's the other? There's famous ones.
There's a lot of famous ones. And they do suck dick.
Riley Reid is a porn star.
Riley Reid.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
gonna
this.
give you that.
I'm gonna get this
You got
because
5 porn stars.
fuck. Oh no! Come on, I know 5 porn stars. I'm a dude. I gotta get this right.
Actually, you're not.
I gotta get this right. I don't know.
What?
Shit. I don't know.
How about Miguelita Lovelace?
No, I don't know who
I
she
never
is.
heard of her. He's a midget.
I know Brandy Love is
Brandy
one.
Love, there you go. There's
There's
3.
3. Come on, I can
come
think.
on.
Is there a James? Is it a girl named James?
Well, you can name a guy.
I can't. Oh, I can name a guy.
Yeah.
What's Holmes' name?
Larry Holmes.
No, that's a boxer. What was it?
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Hey, there you go.
There's a dude named Holmes.
How about the girl from Steubenville?
Oh, what was her name? The girl from Steubenville. Jesus.
Come on, let's go. Come on, it's right there.
Tori?
Tori who?
Is that her name?
Tori Holt?
No, it's a receiver.
Yeah,
What's the girl's
exactly.
name?
She receives.
What's the girl's name from Steubenville? I forget.
Wow.
She's better. She's more influential in the city than Dean
Exactly. She was underage. You can't remember her?
Martin. She was in that one movie with.
Yeah, like I suck your dick. And
No,
your
she
dick
was
and
in
your
an
dick.
actual movie and she shot ping pong balls out her pussy.
Well, that's pretty talented. And you can't remember her.
No, I can't. You're gonna say her
Wow.
name. What's her name?
What? Lori Kuzma.
No, it's not.
Yes,
How
it
about Kim Kardashian?
Listen, She's a porn star.
Didn't she make a porn?
Lori Kuzma is a porn star.
Lori Kuzma?
That was her real name at Big Red. And
That's not her name.
I know, I can't think of it right now.
You don't have it on the list?
But I asked you the question. Damn, girl.
Well, we're gonna
Look up Lori Kuzma.
I don't know. I'm not looking that up. I'm going to look up Steubenville porn star. It ain't her.
Wow. You did okay.
I did. I got 4, right?
Yeah, you didn't get 5.
What is her name? I can't believe you're talking about porn on the
Well,
show.
I'm just talking about porn. I figure you would know it because you're married.
Tracy Lords.
Tracy Lords, Laura Kuzma. There we go. We hit the buzzard, baby.
I didn't get it right.
Well, you did because you stink.
I'm disappointed in myself because guys should be able to name 5
Oh,
porn stars.
especially married guys. Me.
Everybody's.
See, since I'm not married and I got a whore at home, I can't.
I'm gonna spit my beer.
What?
I got a whore at home.
Well, yeah, I do. I can't think of any porn stars. I got a porn star at home right now.
Oh, Jesus, you're lying.
She can't wait till I come home and like go.
All right, so we're still on the top 5.
Top 5.
My third was Friends.
Okay.
Where are you at?
Well, where am I at? Number 2?
What was your number 3? Was it Cheers?
Cheers was number 3.
Okay,
number 2 is going to be Seinfeld.
See, you're either hit or miss with Seinfeld, and I wasn't a fan. I just wasn't.
That's
so
because you're stupid.
could be, but I just wasn't a fan. I mean, what was your favorite part about Seinfeld? Was it Kramer?
Kramer. When he jumped into a room like, Leah! Yeah!
That's what he did.
That's what he did.
Yeah, to me, it was overrated. It was overrated
Sort of
sitcom.
like your show.
My show is not overrated. It's rated exactly where it needs to be.
Right
down here. Right down here.
Yep. Okay.
My number 2 is The Ranch.
The who?
The Ranch on Netflix. Ashton Kutcher, Sam Elliott.
Well, I love them guys. They're great.
You never seen The Ranch?
Yeah, but I put
you
on
did.
a solid.
Danny Masterson. It was awesome. That show was great.
Shit.
See,
That's a great show.
you ever watch The Ranch?
No.
Oh,
I
man.
put it on my salad.
Oh, but I said I love Ranch. But number 2, obviously we're not going to get through the sitcom. This guy's
I'm just saying, he's not too smart.
The Ranch. My
The
number
Ranch.
2.
Oh,
What is your all-time
My
favorite?
all-time number 1 favorite sitcom.
Why are you yelling?
I don't know. I figured that this cheap equipment you
If
have,
you
I
want
have
to,
to
if
yell.
you want to yell, you can yell back here. But
Okay.
you're right here.
I will say, Charlie Sheen, 2.5 Men, the greatest sitcom ever.
It was even good when Ashton Kutcher was there, but Charlie Sheen.
It really wasn't.
Yeah,
Good.
I thought it was good, but Charlie Sheen was money in that show.
Money.
Absolutely money. It was
The
a good show.
greatest show ever. Honest to God, it was the best show.
See, I'm actually disappointed in a little bit in you with your top 5. Not that you like the shows you had included, but my number 1 I thought would have been on at least your top 5. My number 1 sitcom of all time is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You know what? Actually, I like that. Like what was that guy that did that dance?
Carlton?
Carlton.
Yeah, that dance.
Yeah. I will tell you this. It was a good show, but I'm very disappointed in myself. I mean, we're going back to black and white pictures. The Three Stooges with Curly had to be the funniest show I've ever seen in my life.
But you don't have it on there. But I agree. It's pretty good.
It is.
What about?
No
all
matter
right,
how I could see them. I watch the same show over and over, and I sit there and laugh. It just slapstick comedy.
Right.
It's the best shit I've ever seen in my life.
What about because you're 70? I didn't watch it because I'm too young. I'm a young whippersnapper.
Yeah, you're one.
But I never watched I Love Lucy. Did you watch
No,
that?
actually, I didn't like Love Lucy.
What was that?
My mom was named
What
Lucy.
was? Did you say I
Yeah,
love Lucy? I
did.
love Lucy.
Listen, I never watched that show.
No.
Jackie Gleason, I don't think so. Hogan's Heroes, great show.
Any shows that just missed your top 6 because you had to name 6? Is there any shows? 'Cause I have 2. that just missed.
I tell you what, Hogan's Heroes was a great show. I know you don't remember
No.
that. It was before you were born.
Absolutely. I think it's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, because Hogan.
Heroes.
Yeah, get it? What about
Go ahead.
Gilligan's Island?
No, I didn't like that show either. I like Ginger. Oh, man, fan.
I liked MASH. I really did. 2 shows that just
It's all
missed.
guys. MASH. Like,
No, the nurse.
Mash each other.
The nurse that's banging everybody, right?
Mash each other.
And then the one dude wants to get like honorable discharge, so he
Guys,
has to take a woman.
You know me, Gilligan's Island and Ginger and the dark hair girl, whatever her name was.
Mary
Think about
Ann?
it. Mary Ann, thank you. He's talking about MASH.
Oh!
Yeah.
All right.
Shasta, come in back and tell me who's received and who's
2 shows that just missed. King of Queens. Did you like King of Queens?
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
Actually, one of our good buddies, Billy Byers, reminds me of the dude on King of Queens because he's
Billy-
such an idiot.
yeah,
So.
he reminds me of something, but not King of Queens.
How about another one we just left off our list? I hope you like it because it's a great show. The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, I like Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, that was a good one. That just missed.
It wasn't bad. It was beyond my time, but it wasn't bad. I like it.
So we actually argued more than I thought we'd argue over.
We're going to argue every time.
So we got 2 minutes.
Oh, I got another question.
I do have to wrap up the show. Next week, I'm kind of kicking this guy to the curb for a week, okay? Reason being, my good buddy, James Boogie Purdue, him and I...
Great buddy. James Boogie Purdue. Don't even know his last name. But got him.
His last name's Purdue.
Yeah,
him
sure.
and I, it's going to be an MMA rounded show. So we're going to talk a lot of UFC, something that he's not a big fan of. So we're going to knock it out. So, programming alert. You guys, next week, you're not going to get to look at this. It's going to be another face, but you're always going to get to look at this because
Don't be
it's my
surprised.
fucking show.
Don't be surprised if I don't break in this show.
You want to be the stat guy?
Yeah, I'll be a stat guy next week. That's right.
No shots for you.
Good.
If you're a stat guy, no shots.
No shots. Yeah, good luck with that.
You going to go into my freezer and steal them?
Is that buzzer going off yet? I'm going to ask you a question so bad.
Hold on.
Damn.
It's
So
getting there.
bad.
There-
So
I-
bad.
There's some big fights in UFC coming up I want to discuss, but I know the buzzer's about to go off. But last week, the fights were good. There's a guy that fought on the card, Gene Silva.
Oh, there we go. Bing, 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 bing,
For
bing,
the
bing.
last
Oh, shit.
buzzer beater trivia
Oh, I
question.
can't wait to make it look stupid one more time. You know what?
How many questions you got on that
Well, I'll
sheet?
tell you what. I did a lot. Listen, I did my research, buddy. The most WWE world titles. I'll give you a multiple choice.
Okay, Ric Flair.
Okay, next question. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, I do have one more.
John Cena, if he wins, will tie. I know that.
No. Damn, you do know you're wrestling.
No, I have a sports
Okay,
show. I'm not
okay.
a complete idiot.
Okay, well, give me the next one. You fucking.
You have another question?
No, we say who's the next person next in line?
Oh.
You got Ric Flair, John Cena. Who else?
Oh, so we're going. You want me to list?
Oh,
because
you're so fucking good. Let's give me another.
I'm not so good.
Starts with H.
Starts with H.
Yeah.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Triple H.
Oh,
dude.
Triple H. How many does he have? You don't know. You didn't-
14.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did my fucking research.
Okay.
Then after that, who comes after that? Is it Randy Orton? You don't know.
He was going to give me a multiple choice, but he accidentally gave me the answer.
Okay, I got one more question.
No, I'm dominated. We're out of time.
Okay,
here.
no, one more question. Longest reigning WWE champ. The longest reigning champ.
Of all time?
Of all time. I'm going to give you... Oh, you want a
Okay.
multiple
Yeah, I
choice?
want a multiple choice.
Let me give
Is
you
it
multiple
Roman
choice.
Reigns?
I'm going to give you...
Is it Roman Reigns without a
Are you
multiple
going to let me
choice?
give you the fucking answer? What the fuck?
Am I right?
Would you shut up?
Am I right?
No!
Why'd you yell? It
It's
hurts.
Bruno Sammartino. It's Bob Backlund. It's Hulk Hogan. It's Roman Reigns. You fucking cocksucker.
Is it Roman
So,
Reigns?
no, you name it. I give you a multiple choice.
Is it D? Roman Reigns?
No, I just said no.
Why are you screaming? It hurts.
Because you're making me mad. Give me an answer.
Is it Roman Reigns?
No.
Okay.
Excuse me. We're going to go off air right now. We're having technical difficulties.
When we come back, my answer's still going to be Roman Reigns.
Yeah, when we come back, the cucumber will be in his back.
So what's the answer? Is it Bruno Sammartino?
It's Bruno Sammartino.
How long?
You
have to have it. I can't.
I do. I don't know.
Oh,
It's been a long
God.
time.
It was Roman Reigns.
It was, no, Roman Reigns was actually, honestly, I'll give you credit. He was in the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he had it for a couple of years. Wonder how long Bruno Sammartino had it. You're the one that came up with the question, but you don't have that long, huh?
Honestly, it was Bruno, Hulk Hogan, Bob Backlund.
And then Roman.
Yeah.
So I wasn't close.
Well, you were close.
All right.
Close being stupid.
So, before we round the show off, this is where you shut up.
Okay.
I'm going to talk a little bit of UFC, okay? We got some big fights that are coming up. Next Saturday, UFC 313, we have Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev in the 205 light heavyweight championship. Ankalaev, great wrestler. We're going to get in depth of the fight next week. Also, Justin Gaethje was supposed to fight Dan Hooker, but Dan Hooker backed out because he has a broken hand. Rafael Fiziev is fighting him. They've already fought once. Justin Gaethje won the unanimous decision, 22-28, so 2 rounds to 1. I think Fiziev is going to get it done. We'll talk more in depth next week. Then also, in April, UFC 314, we have Alex Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez for the vacant featherweight championship. It's going to be an awesome fight. Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett, which is a can't-miss fight. Then in May, we have UFC 315. We have, let's see here, Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Dillon Lena. That's going to be an awesome fight. And in the women's championship fight, Valentina Shevchenko versus Manal Fiort. I've seen Manal fight. She's from France. Awesome kickboxer. Should be a great time, great fight. UFC, the next 3 months are going to be banging out some good fights. But to end the show, all right, I have a long shot parlay bet that I made today.
Well, I guess it's a loser.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what it's going to pay. $5 to win $10,000. You ready?
Well, I guarantee you lost on my fucking betting slip right here. Right here, you lost.
I won.
Lost.
All right. So, my $5 bet to win $9.6 thousand. Auburn University to win the national championship. The Lakers to win the NBA Finals. They're at plus 1,800. And Bryson DeChambeau to win the Masters at 2,200. Put $5 on it. What are you going to lose? $5? At a chance of $10,000. Do you have any other stupidity that you want to add to the show?
Well, I'd rather put money in a fucking parking meter.
All right, before I get off here, I need to plug a couple shows. My buddies, the 33 Lounge, they started this thing. They got a YouTube channel. Go follow and subscribe them, please. My buddy, Jason Spencer, he's a host of his own show, The Spiggity Show. Go follow him on YouTube. Also, go to my YouTube, hit the subscribe button. The listeners, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. You can check us out on all the platforms, all 3 shows. Go ahead. Till next time, I got to get this guy out of here. We had a great time. I nailed the trivia questions. We had some fun. All right, brother.
Always fun.